All wars are eventually lost to history. Physical records are destroyed, and no oral tradition lasts forever. But some wars seem to fade in our minds more quickly. Quickly enough to be called the Forgotten War by Americans. The post-World War II era was dominated by ideological conflict between the capitalist United States of America and the Communist Union of Socialist Soviet Republics. Very few places on Earth were free from choosing either capitalism or communism. The sheer scope of the Cold War is why its extension to a single peninsula, the Korean Peninsula, is a blip in the American conscience. Yet, the United States of America was one of the major participants in the Korean War and has molded generations of Koreans, leaving tens of thousands of veterans and their loved ones on both sides. It has been decades now since the Korean War began in 1950, and only 4% of Korean War veterans are alive today. One such veteran is United States Navy Captain Elmer Royce Williams, who often goes by just Royce Williams. Captain Williams, now 99 years old, served in the U.S. Navy as a naval aviator during the Korean War. He is most famous for his solo dogfight between 7 Mikoyan Guervish MiG-15s, one of the longest and most impressive dogfights in aviation history. On May 18, 2024, we were honored with the opportunity to interview Captain Williams.
Well, that incident was the controlling factor for a while about secrecy, but it has since then been cleared to where, though there's nobody interested anymore, they can talk about it. For a long time, there wasn't a whole lot said, but little by little, and now, currently, the status of the gloves are off or whatever, that I'm cleared to talk about it. And if anybody's interested, for a long time they weren't, it was just forgotten. And so kind of renewed interest when they could learn about this. And because of that, this year especially, I've been very pleased to have had a lot of contact with Korean from Korea. Can't be patriotic Americans. We're friends with South Korea, and in our dealings with other countries, this kind of puts them first class. And we're proud of it, and it's been very positive for South Korea and for us too. But it's a good relationship and friendly.
On January 20th, 2023, Royce Williams received the Navy Cross, one of the highest honors awarded by the U.S. Navy. We are forever grateful for his service in defending both the United States and South Korea. After the end of the Korean War in 1953, the U.S. and the new Republic of Korea formed the U.S. ROK Alliance in hopes of retaining peace and defense in the Pacific region. It is thanks to this alliance that Korea has grown a major economic and political presence globally. Thank you, audience, for listening and learning about the Korean War as told by Royce Williams. His experience is one of countless others that make the Forgotten War not so forgotten.